Today we have a movie that is yet another movie based off of another Harry Styles fan fiction. Or at least we think it is. The author says it's not specifically Harry Styles, but then you have articles that says it is specifically Harry Styles. Either way, this man needs to like copyright himself, I guess. His likeness, whatever. Either way, I'm telling my cats this was MILF Manor. But welcome to Amazon Prime's The Idea of You, a film that will make you feel guilty for thinking a 16-year age gap is too much. But we will get there. Let's get into it. So 40-year-old Anne Hathaway takes her 16-year-old and her 16-year-old's friends to Coachella so that they can meet a boy band named August Moon, who I guess is supposed to represent One Direction. Well, she has an accidental encounter with a boy named Hayes, who apparently was part in the band, and he's 24, and he is smitten with her. Well, he tracks her down to her art gallery where he buys all the pieces in her art gallery to impress her. However, this is the least amount of art in an art gallery I've ever seen, even though I don't think I've ever actually been to an art gallery, but you get my point. There's only like 4 paintings and a shit ton of pottery bowls. And then she makes him a sandwich because he's too famous to go anywhere. And then she's like, no, I'm old enough to be your mother, bye. And then her 16-year-old goes to camp, and he's like, I'm going to Europe this summer, you should join me. Oh shit, first they have sex in New York, and then they spend the summer in Europe. But then the other boy band's members' girlfriends are like picking on her because, you know, she's 40 and has a kid. And she's like, no, I want to break up because apparently you do this a lot with older women. And so they break up for 10 days and then come to find out that the paparazzi was taking photos of her while they were in Europe and posted those. And her daughter found out. She didn't tell her daughter that she was dating the boy band member. But the daughter is on board, so they decide they're going to have a relationship again. But the relationship only lasts like another 10 minutes. And then she's like, it's getting too much on my daughter because the paparazzi's everywhere. So they break up again. And she's like, if, you know, we're not doing anything again in 5 years after she's gone to college, we can get together. Well, apparently they weren't doing anything 5 years later. And then they got together. The end. And if you're wondering where the guilt comes in, it's because they were showing like TMZ articles and Inquirer articles calling her a cougar, right? And the daughter's like, I wonder why people are so mean. And then the friend was like, it's because your mom's happy and society doesn't like happy women. I don't think that's it. I'm fairly certain that's not it. And the other thing I'm confused about is everybody wants to call this a rom-com. Nothing about this was funny. It was like, I met you at Coachella. Now we're gonna have sex. Okay, we broke up. Okay, we're back together for like 10 minutes. Okay, we're broken up again. And then, oh, it's 5 years later. Let's get together again. It was just breaking up and getting back together for like 2 hours. He's still much nicer than that hard-on guy from After. Actually, I'm not saying this is good, but it's significantly better than After. I got nothing. It wasn't funny. 4 out of 10. Okay, bye. Watermelon sugar, hi. Watermelon sugar, hi. Watermelon sugar, hi.